Hey everybody, Jake here, and today we're going to take a look at another ink. The ink for today is going to be Pilot Iroshizuku Kosumosu. So this is a really nice, kind of a pale yet still kind of punchy pink ink. It's very nice. I don't think I've shown the box of Iroshizuku inks before, so very kind of plain, minimal labeling, just silver box all the way around. Very little to it. You can open it up, and there's where the ink sits. You just pull this little tab, if I can get a hold of it. There we go. And you can pull your ink out. Alright. So I mentioned before that the Pilot Iroshizuku bottles are very, very nice. I like them a lot. They're well made. They're very thick, heavy glass. Very, very nice to fill from. And better than any other bottle I've had on this channel, you can see, how you can fill it. So it has this little dip here. You set your nib down in there, you fill your ink. This ink is so light that it is practically see-through, or it is see-through. It's not being caught quite as well on camera because of the lighting, but it's very nice ink. This is actually somewhat close to the actual ink color, which impressed me a little bit. But we're going to take a look around the bottle. You get this little string like you do with all the Iroshizuku inks. These are 50 milliliters. They're $20 a bottle, so they're on the premium end, but they're not as much as, Graphon, Faber-Castell, or Caran d'Ache inks. Very nice wide neck to fill from. These are very, very nice bottles. Again, they look very, very nice, and they're very functional. They're some of my favorite bottles that I have. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ink swatch for this. So it's a very pale pink, and I'll bring out a couple of similar colors as well, so you can kind of take a look at them. Let's see, grab this last one here. Alright, so we're going to bring out the actual Kosumosu swab. So you can see when you're writing with it, it's a pale yet kind of bright pink. A lot of shading in here, very, very nice to write with. You'll see a little bit of that in the sample. Let's go ahead and compare it to some other inks. I have one that's a bit more pink, I guess, and one that's a bit more on the purple side. So, Lamy Vibrant Pink, you can see it is a little, like I said, I'm not sure how to classify it. It's a little more pink. It's more of like a rose color than this kind of flamingo pink. And then Monteverde Rose Pink, which is not rose colored. It is a very soft, almost like a lavender pink. So this is a lot more punchy than that is. A lot easier to read. Very, very, very nice ink. I like it quite a bit. It doesn't have as much shading as the Lamy, but it still has a fairly good amount. So you can see it goes from sort of a, or it can go from sort of a very light pink, which is what I expect you would find when writing with a very fine nib, all the way to an almost red. It's a very nice pink. I like it quite a bit. And it shows up very well against white paper. So let's go ahead and do a writing sample real quick. I'll kind of show you what that looks like. Instead of the Lamy today, I'm using the Pelikan M800 with a medium nib. Pilot Iroshizuku. I butchered that poor Z. Let's see. Kosumosu. I could not remember this name at the pen show that I picked it up from for whatever reason. Very memorable name. You'd think I'd never forget it. But it's a very nice pink without being too bright, I guess, if that's something you're worried about. It's not like you're using like a neon pink, like a gel ink or something. Some of those get a little too bright for some people. Not that I mind them. I'm fine with them. I like pink quite a bit, but I think this is a very nice color. We'll go ahead and do that. Blue is not from the ink. That's from the ink on my fingers already. I apologize for that. But we'll go ahead and do a dry time test. I'm going to actually do a little bit longer this time just because this Pelikan is a super wet pen. But it's a very pleasant pink ink. I'm very impressed by it, and I'm really glad we picked it up. This is one my wife wanted. So shout out to her for picking out a really, really nice ink. But I wanted more Iroshizuku inks in the first place, just because I don't think we have enough. We only have 2. So now we have a total of 4, I think. I don't think we have any more. Yeah, I think it's just 4 for now. There's still a few colors that I want to get, though. I was going to get Konpeki originally, but we have Amairo, and it's kind of sort of close enough for me. Especially considering how many shades of the... We'll just do 20 seconds just for fun. Especially considering how many shades of that turquoise bluish color that I have, but I still need to find something really nice to match this Pelikan, and I think the pink complements it pretty well. But I know some people just can't stand pink ink out there. But I'm excited to pick up some more Iroshizukus. I definitely need to get an orange Iroshizuku, maybe a green. I know there's not a whole lot of green, but definitely want to pick one up. I think it's been roughly 20 seconds. I probably should have been counting. So yeah, it's dry at 20. That's wonderful. It is again, a very nice pink ink. Again, ignore the blue. Pretend that's not there. Not as pale, not as hard to read as Monteverde Rose Pink. I would put it a lot closer to the Lamy, yet I don't have that similar of a shade. Speaking of shade, you can see some shading, especially on, the K there, the I, the P, the dot on the I there. Some of these loops. Very, very nice. It's a bright but subtle pink, if that makes any sense. But I like it a lot. Alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to check out my other videos if you liked this one, and keep an eye out for more ink reviews every Wednesday. Thanks, guys.